Good evening. Welcome to a very new and fresh series of nakshatras, in which today I will be covering Pushya Nakshatra and all that's related to Pushya Nakshatra. Now, as you can see behind me, this is a very ancient and old fort, which I came all the way driving to take this video and do this shoot here, because I find this place very quiet, very isolated, and the best place to shoot videos. So at times I travel all the way to beaches, I go to some very lonely spots, like I've done a Punarvasu in a very beautiful green field, which is one of my favorites, and I said let me do Pushya here. So before I go ahead, for all those who are new to my channel, do like and subscribe to the video, and to go ahead and share this with your friends and family. Now, when we're talking about Pushya Nakshatra, Pushya is also known as Tishya. Now, Tishya would also mean something which is related to look, to see. Now, Tishya also means lucky, successful in the Rig Vedas. Okay, now Pushya Nakshatra falls in Cancer. Just like a part of Punarvasu falls in Cancer, Pushya Nakshatra, the complete nakshatra, falls in this. Now, the key words for this nakshatra is, to protect, to nourish, to enhance, to grow, to blossom. Specifically, blossom like a lotus, because if you see, the roots of the lotus is deep down the mud, but still it keeps itself upright on that stalk, and it grows because it's getting its nourishment from Mother Earth. Now, Pusha is a star that always stays. It's always there in the constellation. It looks like a very, sharp object. When you look at Pushya Nakshatra, it looks as a very sharp object. Okay, now in the Hindu mythology, Lord Ram's brother Lakshman was born in this nakshatra, and they have a very they need to have a very balanced approach in life. When you're talking about it could be either very comfortable or being very rigid. It depends upon which side of being extreme, whether it's being extreme, very extreme towards being comfortable, or as being very extreme towards being rigid. Now, at times I've seen in the Pushya Nakshatras, there are health issues which comes up for the natives who are born in Pushya Nakshatra. That would be somewhere around till the age of 15. Once they cross that, they would have no issues related to the health. And Pushya Nakshatra is something which is extremely considered to be auspicious for people who are into the divine study, or else the divine knowledge of Jyotish, or else the occult, or else something which is considered to be very esoteric, because the nakshatra has that kind of influence, that it's very powerful towards the mystic side. They're great lovers of food. The deity over here in Pushya Nakshatra would be Brihaspati, also called Jupiter, and the planet associated to this would be Saturn. So it's the most spiritual, most, you could say, favorable nakshatra for spiritual pursuits, because they use their blend of intellectual knowledge, as well as their intelligence, their financial skills, their religious beliefs, to move on and go further. Now, talking about the different padas, when you're talking about the first pada, in short, we would say they're achievers. Now, when you're talking about achievers here, I would say why achievers? Because the first pada falls in the Leo Navmansh, and the ruler is Sun. Sun is a go-getter, as we all know. So, the placement of Sun is very important over here, because it is not just because this pada, the planets of every planet falling in any specific pada, we need to check the dignity of that planet, how good that planet is. If the planet is not that pada, is sitting in some other pada, you need to check the dignity of that planet. Now, riches, a very good family life, very interested in the family lineage, depending about many other factors, but it's a good pada. Second pada would be Virgo Navmansh, and Mercury plays a very important role over here. Now when Mercury plays an important role, we know it's self-oriented, achieving their targets with their hard work, and more of a materialistic pada, however using their intellect and their hard work to achieve their goals. The third pada comes in Venus. So in short, we would say the Libra Navmansh and luxuries. Whenever we see Venus, we come to know the state of luxuries. We know the relationship, we know their love life, we know the you could say the chemistry in love. All this is seen with the placement of Venus for an individual. So yes, so if Venus is placed well, it's a home for comforts. Now all planets such as Mercury, Saturn, Venus, Moon, they all do well over here. The fourth pada falls under the Scorpion Navmansh. Now the Scorpion Navmansh is more of the esoteric search. So Mars is the ruler over here of this Navmansh. So we've got Moon, which is the lord of Cancer. Then we've got Saturn playing an important role, then Mars playing. So all of these would be something wherein a person could indulge himself into spiritual practices, occult, tarot, then your astrology, numerology, moral, psychic, healing abilities. But yes, for healing you need to specifically see the sixth house on the chart as well. So Pushya Nakshatra again is a very beautiful nakshatra, a little challenging when it comes up to the fourth pada, because Mars is in it's in the Mars, the Scorpion Navmansh, the Mars domain, which demands spirituality and not more of the materialistic comforts, but it depends upon many other planets placed in the chart. So this is what I had to say about Pushya Nakshatra. And moving on to Ashlesha, I'll make a video for Ashlesha within a day or two. I hope you've liked the video. Do subscribe to my channel, and God bless you all.